What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today we got a special one which I've waited a long time for, but it's finally here. We have the long awaited G Pro SuperStrike. Now I mean, you've probably seen a bunch of reviews, or probably seen a bunch of other people because they're influencers, so they got this shit way early. I pre-ordered this motherfucker and I still got it today, so I'm recording this right now, and I'm gonna try to get it uploaded for you guys as soon as possible. But I'm super excited for this new tech that is dropping with the G Pro SuperStrike, so I'm excited for this. Now if you guys do like the review, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to grow on all my platforms, so yeah, if you like the video, please feel free to support me in any way possible. I also stream on Twitch every once in a while. Last month I streamed every day, but this month I have not been as consistent. But if you guys want to see something like that, please let me know in the comments. I also have the artisan type 99, which I have been loving recently, and then I also have the SP004 under this. I did get someone in my comments telling me that they wanted to see a review on that, which I haven't gotten to as of yet. I'm still experimenting with it, and I don't think I have a comfortable enough say on whether or not I like it. I will say it's interesting, but I think I'm relatively new to glass, so I'm pretty much just going to be spewing a bunch of nonsense. Regardless, most of my videos are just me spewing a bunch of nonsense regardless. So either way, just unbox this motherfucker pretty quickly. Nothing in here, just some cables, nothing too out of the ordinary. You have your dongle, just basic dongle. You have a type C cable, same as the normal GPX2. Now the whole thing with this mouse is that it has a haptic inductive haptic feedback mouse click rather than actual a normal mouse click, and then apparently it has a basically the same way a wooden keyboard actuation has a lower actuation point where you can change the actuation. They have a magnet coil that is constantly being powered, and then anytime you adjust or click on the mouse itself, it actuates, and you can change the actuation point. So it's kind of an interesting way to implement just like rapid trigger on a mouse. It's actually pretty smart, but I wonder if the durability of the mouse would actually have an impact, because since it is a magnet, or it's like a electromagnet, so pretty much you're applying a voltage to this magnet, and then relative to that it senses how far it is from the actual sensor near your click. So either way, technology is pretty cool. What I'm most interested in is the haptic feedback, so I want to see how much I can feel the haptic feedback and change those settings, see if they're nice. The weight apparently is pretty much the same as the GPX. I've been using the GPX recently a lot, and I actually threw these skates on here, the Obsidian Pro Airs, which I'm loving a lot recently. So if I were to recommend any skates, I recommend these specifically. Now I don't love how it gathers a lot of dust near the actual dots, so maybe I'll swap back. I haven't heard anything as far as the skates on the new SuperStrike, so I'm about to feel them out right now and see how they are. So let's take a look real quick. Okay, so as of right now I have this one on. I'm gonna turn this one off, and then I'm gonna plug this one in. So right off the bat, the skates have like this weird streaking consistency. It looks fine. Look, it almost looks 3D printed, honestly. There's also a scratch on mine. There's a scratch on my copy, but it does have some give, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a rubbery feeling. So that's kind of strange coming from Logitech. I haven't heard anything on what the skates actually are, but let's see. I mean, yeah, in terms of feel, it feels fine. It actually feels a lot smoother than the old skates. In terms of weight distribution, apparently the weight distribution is a little bit forward, like 0.4 millimeters to be exact, so it's not anything crazy. Although I don't feel too much of a difference. I guess I sort of feel it, but that might be placebo, you know, because I'm freaking weird. But let's plug this thing in, and let's turn on the haptic feedback and see what's up with that. So turn it on. green light. Okay. The scroll wheel feels pretty much the same. Yeah, it just feels like an unworn copy. Side clicks are exactly the same. Now the shape is exactly the same, so I mean, I guess there's nothing to really say there, but just to double confirm for you guys. Okay, let's open up the Logitech software and see what we get on here. All right, so I threw the software up here on screen so you guys can see it a little better. So yeah, pretty much this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna, oops. Okay, I guess it's giving me like a run through. Oops, hold on. DPI, I'm gonna go for 1600. B-hop mode, I'm fine. Sensor calibration, skip. And here we go. Okay, this is the normal basic thing. I'm gonna set it to one slot rather than all of these. So let's disable these really quickly. And then let's set this to 1600. Wireless, I'm gonna go for 8K. And that's pretty much it. Now let's go into the, so I'm gonna rename this to main. Oops. There it goes. And then assignments. Wait, where do I see the, okay, here we go. This is the haptic feedback. Oh, wait, I've been clicking and I didn't even notice, but it was actually on, dude. Wow, this is actually insane. Short click. Oh, it feels insane. So, wow, it's actually really fast. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you literally have to apply basically no pressure. And I really like, I really like the haptic feedback. It's actually really, really satisfying. Can you hear it? Let me see. Yeah, you can low-key hear it. It's like a little thump. I don't know if it picks it up on the mic. Yeah, it's like a little thump. Okay. So I like the short click. Let's see the long click. Okay, you can literally feel how much travel it is. Dude, that's actually insane. You'd think it wouldn't change anything, but this is actually insane. So it makes your mouse more sensitive. Wait, this is actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't think it would be that much of a big deal, but okay. Rapid trigger. Let's enable rapid trigger. Left mouse, right mouse. I'm gonna enable it too. Oh, dude, that's so fast. This is actually insane. Okay, and then I currently had it on 3. Wait. Oh. Okay, let's have it on strong. Oh my god. Wait, Loki strong is so satisfying. Stronger haptic rest. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so stronger haptic results in higher power consumption. Oh my god. Off is so weird. Dude, off feels like I don't have a mouse. No, okay. I'd say like 2. Even 3, bro. Honestly, the highest you can go without power consumption is probably what I'd say is, dude, because 5 is, dude, 5 is actually low-key so satisfying. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be worth to just throw on 5 and just do the power consumption and just charge your mouse, bro. I wonder how much it'll consume your mouse more by, but this is actually so satisfying. Okay, let's set the rapid trigger to fast. On this is left mouse, right mouse on 1 as well. Dude, this is so cool, man. Okay, I'm geeking out, but now, okay, that's pretty much everything as far as the clicks go. Mind you, this mouse was $180, so a little tax, and then yeah, $180, and then with tax, I think for me it was $200. So hopefully you guys can get it on sale sometime eventually, but is it worth it? I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I'm not minding this at all though, so let's go ahead and hop in game and see what we think. But so far, I mean, it's super satisfying. The clicks are super responsive, and in terms of how much faster it'll be, I really wonder. It feels a lot faster. Here, let's compare. Yeah, I guess when you're playing, you sort of I think I at least intuitively like I clear the post, so pretty much I try my best. Okay, I don't even know how to show this on camera, but I try my best to clear the post travel so that when I'm, let's say, holding an angle in Valorant or something like that, then it's instant. But with this, you don't really have to do that. You sort of just tap it. It's literally the lightest tap. In terms of misclicks, I'm not too sure. I guess I'm kind of scared that since I have everything on, I have 115 on both, I might misclick. I know I'm definitely gonna misclick my right click because I misclick my right click on this mouse, and it doesn't really matter for right click, but yeah. Okay, in terms of what comes in the box, you have a mouse skate, bottom puck. Last things in the box, you get the puck, you get some grips, which is pretty nice, and then just some more papers. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that you get in the box. I think this is just like a cloth. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much everything. Nothing too crazy from Logitech, you know, but in terms of consistency, they tend to be pretty solid. So I'm excited to hop in a game and see how it feels. So I'm gonna launch it up and I'll show you guys how we're feeling in a second. I'm gonna try the clock pad first, just so I can get an actual feeling of how I would play. For the most part, recently I've been playing with cloth, so I'm not really too familiar with anything else. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, in terms of responsiveness, feels good. Feels super clean, I can't lie. So let's see. Fight. Dude, it feels great. I literally have no complaints at all. Super smooth. Just normal GPX in terms of shape. Oh, fine. Dead. Threat down. One less. Dominating. Dude, I can feel everything. Gotcha. It's so weird. I can feel my misclick right click. Oh. Jeez. I feel like when I bang my mouse, I accidentally misclick, and the haptic, like, it low-key shifts my mouse just the tiniest bit. I wouldn't say it's noticeable at all. I think it's just me being ass, but I also have it on 5. I mean, what is this guy doing, bro? What the? One kill remaining. Sheesh. Alright. I mean, honestly, it's really nice. I can't lie. No complaints. Will it make you a better player? I don't think substantially. I think in the long run, if you learn to master it, then yes, maybe. But in terms of just, I think I see the potential, but it's definitely like an acquired feat of like getting better with it. Response time is just way more. It does cut the response time, I will say. Like, it might be milliseconds, but it does cut it a little bit. And I think for the most part, I mean, if you play a lot and you have the money for it, and you think it's a worthwhile investment, or you want a good mouse in general, I think this is a solid option. Logitech always releases really good products. I mean, this is out of the box. I think it's flawless, to be honest. I wish that the haptic wouldn't cut back on the battery, or at least the strong one, just because I like it so much. It's so satisfying to have the strongest one on. But even still, I think I could turn it down and it'd be fine. But just so that I can get accustomed to the feel of it, I'm gonna leave it on the strongest as of right now. Um, I also really like that regardless of where you click, you still feel the haptic. It's somewhere in the middle, I would say. But it's pretty much dependent on the contact that you're making on the mouse. So like if you have a light touch on the mouse itself on the click, you feel like the vibrations throughout your finger specifically. So the contact point is where you're gonna feel it. But either way, I think it's really cool tech. Yeah, I'm really happy with the mouse. I wouldn't say I have any complaints about it so far. I think the skates are actually surprisingly nice. I still have to try them on glass. But overall, the mouse is amazing. I'm super happy that I got it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my review. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll get to them as soon as I can. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.